Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is Joycelyn Savage's family surprise her outside courthouse, beg her to speak to them. And as you can see here in the screenshot is Joycelyn Savage. Joycelyn Savage's day in court was a breeze compared to the real drama that went down outside the courtroom. So now Joycelyn Savage's day in court was a breeze. Compared to the real drama that went down outside the courtroom. So I don't know what happened outside the courtroom, but you know, these things are pretty skeptical of everything. On Thursday, R. Kelly's girlfriend family, Joy's mom and younger sister, surprised her outside a Chicago courthouse, begging her to speak to them. Yeah, so the family of Joycelyn, they were outside the courtroom. They are begging her to speak to them. As Joycelyn left the building, her younger sisters approached her in an attempt to get her attention. However, Joycelyn, who was on the phone, didn't blink an eye as she walked past them and ignored their pleas. Joycelyn's mother then tried speaking to her, saying she needed to talk to her, but Joy shut that down and hurried away before getting into a car with the woman believed to be her lawyer. So Joycelyn Savage just breezed by her family, didn't even blink an eye at all, because she didn't care about her family. Her younger sisters did approach her in an attempt to get her attention, but she just walked right past her sisters, didn't give a care in the world. And also, even Joycelyn's mother then tried speaking to her, saying she needed to talk to her, but Joy shut that down too and hurried away. So she didn't even bother talking to her sisters or her mother at all. Now, I have to admit, she is a stuck-up woman for not ignoring her family. I mean, the family is pleading with her to talk to them. But Joycelyn is just like, I'm on the phone, bye. And then she gets into a car to believe to be her lawyer. As she was getting into the vehicle, one of Joy's sisters urged her to look at the documentary, seemingly to reference to the Lifetime docuseries about R. Kelly's alleged sexual abuse. The sister added, "He's been lying." I'm sorry, dry throat. So as Joycelyn was getting into the vehicle, one of her sisters urged her to look at the documentary, seemingly in reference to the Lifetime docuseries about R. Kelly's alleged sexual abuse. Then the sister added, "He's been lying." Of course R. Kelly's been lying. He grooms the girls. He wants to tell them what they can and cannot do. Prior to her courthouse run-in, Joy pleaded not guilty to battery for allegedly attacking R. Kelly's now ex-girlfriend, Azriel Clary. The 24-year-old surrendered to Chicago PD on January 8th and was booked for misdemeanor battery after getting into a fight with Azriel earlier in the day. Yeah, so Joycelyn pleaded not guilty to the battery for allegedly attacking R. Kelly's now ex-girlfriend, Azriel Clary. Of course, the 24-year-old surrendered to Chicago PD on January 8th and was booked for a misdemeanor battery after getting into a fight with Azriel. The fight went down while Azriel was live streaming Joycelyn visiting their previously shared apartment to reportedly pick up items for Kelly, who is currently behind bars after being charged with 18 plus accounts of sexual misconduct and other charges. Yeah, so while Azriel was live streaming, of course, Joycelyn visiting their previously shared apartment, um, and of course, to pick up items for Kelly, who is currently behind bars. That's when everything broke loose after that. Yeah, everything broke loose after that. That's when the alleged attack was occurring. Since the altercation, Azrael has reunited with her family earlier this week. She even spoke about getting back to her normal routine after she posted a video of herself dancing. I haven't stepped inside of a dancing studio in 6 years, and I haven't did choreography in 6 years. She captioned the clip that showed her dancing to Jahin's Akio's latest track. I'm not going to say that word, but I could say that, but that other word, no. I'm bypassing that word. Alright, so Azrael did reunite with her family earlier this week. She even spoke about getting back to her normal routine. In other words, going back to singing, going back to choreography, going back into the studio, which she has not been in for 6 years. And that is a pretty long time to not be in the studio. It's almost therapeutic to be doing regular things again, she added. And yes, it's true. It's almost therapeutic. Yes, it can be therapeutic to be doing things that you used to do. But it's going to take time for things to get back in order. Azrael's reunion with her loved ones was a long time coming, given the fact that she was 17 years old when she left them to live with Joycelyn and Kelly, who allegedly wouldn't allow her or Joycelyn to contact their families. So Azrael's reunion was with her loved ones, and it was a long time coming. Given the fact that she was 17 years old when she left them to live with Joycelyn and Kelly, and of course, who allegedly wouldn't allow her or Joycelyn to contact their families. So R. Kelly was telling them, oh, you can't contact your family. You can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you know what? I would have told him, screw you. I'm going to go contact my family. But Azrael didn't do this. She was given strict orders not to contact her family. And the same with Joycelyn, too. So they both were not allowed to do certain things. But since Azrael's with her family, she could do whatever she wants. But Joycelyn, on the other hand, well, she's being stuck up to her family right now. Don't want nothing to do with them at all now. I guess she's just still mad because R. Kelly is behind bars where he belongs. And, and he's not going anywhere for a long time. So he's got trials coming up in April, September. I don't know what other ones are after that, but he's got a lot of charges against him, including bribery charges. Leave your comments below. I am out.